This guy took it hard. Oh my god, he really did fight like a demon. What brought him down? Like, to be fair, like, that's a lot of arrows, but apparently the Tuatha suck all the arse in the world because only like 2 hit, and one genuinely went directly through his arse. Yeah, good for... No, 1 hit. Never mind. He's just... Oh, no. Although one seemed to not even spit out any blood whatsoever. Someone just decided to shoot him like 30 days after he'd already died. Alright, well, let's go ahead and read his journal. Man, he was way cooler than Tolera. Why couldn't I have brought him with me? Why couldn't he have had the big fucking pointy stick? Blood-soaked journal. The journal of Yalnar Regan. Tolera herself arrived with someone. They say she bears a weapon capable of defeating the daemon. I do not know, but I hope it's true. 6 years of fighting. I do not remember when they stopped paying me, but I stay. Something about these Alfar. They do not speak our language, yes they do, or listen to the sea and storm, they probably do, but they have a sort of honor. And the Tuatha, these dogs deserve to die. They are monstrous, like nothing nature ever blessed. I fight now because I have seen what they do, and know in my heart that it must not be good. Dude, they commit the biggest atrocities that the Phalanx have ever seen. Everything is burning and they were slaughtering your friends and your family for 10 straight years. And all you can come up with, oh, they're not very good, are they? They are bad. They are less than nice. You're a badass fucking Viking warrior who fights like a demon. And that's the best insult you could come up with or thing to say about them at all. Tomorrow it will be over one way or another. If I survive, I'll go home to the Ice Brine and see my brother. You know what? I was expecting to get ambushed on the way out of that, but I'm really glad that I didn't get, because that would have made it kind of a lot less impactful. I don't know why, just sort of thinking that he has killed all the Tuatha in this area. It just makes me really proud of that boy. Even though what you gotta remember is it's kind of completely in vain. Those fuckers will come back, but he still fought like hell, just to save another. And fucking, even if it was in vain, what a fucking badass. Get out of here, Morgan. I have no desire to engage in the fighting anymore. I will, because I've got no choice, and I want to max out my boy. But, the fuck is that? Is that a bird, or some kind of horrible Winterfell instrument? I guess they haven't really perfected death metal yet, huh? Let's go to the log. And of course I'm doing nothing but doing all the side quests first because I can't resist. I'm a fucking slut for side content and I always will be. Let's get the ancient hentai demon out of the way because I do not want to be dealing with you. You tentacle porn scum, thank you. Scepter of Precision, and the scouts are up there. I get the feeling we're going to find 1 or 2 dead. Probably 2, and just have 1 surviving third. Because the game loves to make me sad like that, but just give me the tiniest little ounce of hope. So what gods do they worship down here? Obviously the... Oh my god, if that isn't Balin, I don't know what it is. Wow. That is horrible. Huh. Wait a minute, who did I just kill? Who was the big fucking terrifying Niskaru lord that I just took out? It wasn't Balin, was it? So who? It started with a B. I know it started with a B, and I can't believe I'm forgetting this. This should be the most important fucking moment we've had in the entire game, and it just has not stayed with me in the slightest. It'll be here, right? Balor, there we go. I think I've been saying Balin the entire time since. Yeah, I'm not a very smart man. No one's gonna be worshipping that disgusting sluggy cunt, are they? Shattertier. Oh no, Shattertier. No one would ever believe English as my first language if I didn't sound so very British. What the fuck is wrong with me, man? Elias Herc. I mean, the first one I come across is very much alive, and you don't seem to be doing a whole lot of scouting. You don't seem to be in the badass uniform. In fact, you don't really seem to be doing fucking anything. I just think I stumbled onto the fucking set of Meet the Engineer in fucking TF2. Elias Herc.
What are you doing out here? Did Captain Drafan send you? Tell him I'll be along shortly. I've got some unfinished business brewing here.
No, you don't. No, you don't, sir. You're just stroking your giant fucking blade over and over and over again. Like, I don't think having a nice little really, really slow, painful wank is exactly what I would consider unfinished business when the Tuatha are at large as we fucking speak.
Don't get me wrong. I owe the walls of that fortress. They saved my life a dozen times over, but I'm glad to be out in the world again. It's where I do my best work.
So has it been literally 10 years since you had a chance to do any scouting? I guess so your scouting would have had to have been done either behind enemy lines, which would be complete suicide, or just sort of spotting up on the ramparts and everything, up in a tower or something where they can't quite hit. But how are you're just immediately sent right back out? No training or anything? It's barely even been a day after. In fact, I think it's the same night that I killed Baelor. And they're just like, oh yeah, you know that thing you haven't done in an entire decade? You know that thing you haven't done in what is basically like your entire life all over again? Yeah, go do that. Go do that. You have no chance of fucking it up. Don't you dare fuck it up or you'll have no limbs. Whatever. Captain Dreyfus.
The Ariad and my commander. We're scouts who serve the Alfar interests in Cluricon. Drafan's a stickler for the rules, but that's all right. Sometimes rules are useful.
And what rules might they be? Why are there rules? This is war. This is fucking espionage. There are no rules in espionage, Elias Herc.
I don't remember what I did before the war. That time is all hazy to me now. I have
no idea what you did during the war.
I wonder if even my family would recognize me.
Oh, so you actually sort of suited up and did soldiery things? Or I guess maybe you did go behind enemy lines, and you're way cooler than I ever expected. I mean, it's possible. Unfinished business.
Unfinished business, I mean Deadeye, Tuatha assassin, responsible for hundreds of Alfar deaths in the war. The two of us just crossed paths here in the wood not half a day past. I hunted the monsters to Shattertear mines. You're the hero of Melsenshir, right? Think you can lend a hand?
Yay! Let's kill this guy, who'll then immediately respawn and come back 100 times fucking stronger, and with no battle scars or fucking anything. Dude, we're doing him a favor if we kill him. We need to, like, capture him or something like that, right? I will defeat Deadeye.
I don't dare to go in alone. Hundreds of my brethren have fallen to that creature. But you killed the Baelor. So I'll stand here and cover the exit with my bow. You can venture into Shattertear.
You're not even gonna fight with me?
So to speak.
I almost don't trust you anymore. It's like you're trying to get me killed. We know that the Cluricon is so very full of Tuatha spies. Could you be one? You stumble across a little bit of Prismir? They've been tickling the old brain passages again. Oh, he's doing the rock eyebrow at me. Okay, I can't not trust the rock eyebrow.
No one knows your actual Tuatha name. I probably couldn't pronounce it even if I did. What I do know is that she doesn't miss. Not with that fabled bow of hers. As I said, hundreds of my fallen brothers bear witness to that.
So, Tuatha are not only, like, you know, breaking away from the fucking tradition, they're not only doing their own thing in literally every other way possible, they're even renaming their dudes. I so hope it's you. I so hope it's this giant fat meatball blood red bastard. I don't know how anyone could ever consider you an assassin. I don't even want to imagine you trying to sneak around. I think I would vomit instantly. But, oh, come on, man. Please just allow me to laugh for like 5 seconds. Please be Deadeye. No, I guess you're sort of like, her equivalent of an alarm? That's not doing a particularly great job of it. You die in 2 hits, and you don't even scream out. Oh, you don't ragdoll immediately. You actually have a death animation. Huh, good for you. They tried something different. I mean, I absolutely adore ragdolls, and I miss it already. I would absolutely love to be able to push one of these giant arseholes around. Oh yeah. They're the dudes with the loincloths that don't stretch nearly fucking far enough. And you can just sort of stare deep into the void of their, Oh, I never ever want to be put through that experience again. It's like looking into another fucking dimension. I'm sure it leads to another fucking dimension. Oh man, the Longsword of Devouring. Something I will never use, but it's got a cool name, so absolutely I'm taking it. Brownies? Brownies are what you want me to fight. Are they just your pets or something? I can't really see any other reason that she would keep these fuckers around, except for target practice for me on the way. Yeah, she wants me to be in tip-top fucking shape when she tries to rip my head off. What do we got over there? Is that the way down? That is what is known as the way down. Shit. Okay, well I've only really got one way to go, and I know what it's leading towards. I don't know why I'm ever scared of anything anymore. This shouldn't have any kind of chance of ending my miserable little existence, right? Like, we should be just fine. She's just gonna be another Tuatha. I killed the Baylor. The dude is right. Nothing should be able to take me out. Yet I guarantee she's just gonna be able to one-shot me or something. Probably die in 1 to 2 hits herself, but I don't really want to get one-shot. I just don't need the embarrassment right now. Right, everyone go nice and slow-mo now that you're all stuck in the exact same place. I like the little flinch he had. That was horrible. And bye-bye forever. Wait, you're over there. What the fuck is this? There's another way out? Why? I've only 60% chance to force an average lock. As if it's difficult to just do that, buddy. I feel like I could pick a lock better than you, and I've never, ever, ever tried in my entire little sheltered life. Foe's Hearth. Okay. Well, that seems to lead to where I need to meet with... I've already forgotten the name. The Bitter Frost, or whatever the fuck they were called. She's doing a meditate. I assumed you'd abandon that position, that tradition as well, but... No? Your name is Deadeye, yet it seems like I can sneak up on you like I would anyone else. Fuck, I stood up! No, why did I do that? That was not smart. One shot? Absolutely. She's dead. It's over. That was it. How? How has she survived long enough to take out even a single Alpha, let alone like hundreds? Man, it was the least sneaky thing I think I've ever seen in my life. So out here is Foe's Hearth. Out there is Cursewood. I might go to Foe's Hearth. Wait, let me check the world map. Foe's Hearth is not a place. I mean, it's called Sin. That's so cool. Foe's Hearth is absolutely a place, but it's not like a region, is what I was trying to say. But my brain too stupid to think up the big words. The whole 2-syllable word. Oh no, what am I gonna do? But yeah, so I feel like I have to check it out. It seems to be a cave as well. Oh no. No, I was literally just saying how I really hope that you've actually got a badass fortress, like a half-decent base of operations, and I know you've got to be sneaky. I know you got to be little stealth fucks. But come on. A shitty little damp-ass dripping wet cave? You can do better than this. Meet Sidon at Foe's Hearth. You know what? I mean, as much as I want to do all the side quests, that doesn't mean I can't go ahead and talk to Sidon. I'm really enjoying just the fact he exists, let alone all the possibilities he leads to. Why are there so many of these Bogdans, or Bodans, whatever the fuck they are? Because I don't like anything about it. Oh, no, really? I was trying to go for the fucking Barghest. I still do 900 damage to them all. I don't know how that's possible, but I'm still very glad about it. God, just how loud that is. Why? Why is that a thing in the slightest? Alright, well, now that we have upgraded the staff attacks so much, I'm really sorry, not the staff attacks, the chakram attacks so much, and got all our new abilities. I need to do the same with the staff.
Sorceress who commanded the elements and conjured fear in the heart of any who would oppose her. Oliskar, my apprentice, the entire time was inciting the rabble against me, the witch. You should have known better than to trust him. And Atham, of course, right there, stealing from my library and purse. How could you be such a fool? Atham was someone I thought I could trust.
It's so over the top. It's like I don't know, like a parent reading to their kid who like really likes the parent to do the voice. Like it's really like excitable and just it feels like it's being done for a kids show or something. I don't know why, because they are so capable of some absolutely god-tier voice acting, especially for the time. Like, I know things like Mass Effect and all that existed around this time, so, but you know what I mean, an RPG of this vein. Compare it to Bethesda, compare it to fucking, hell, even Dragon Age games that came after this. Dragon Age Inquisition is one of the biggest voice acting disasters I've ever played. And you know what? It's one of the biggest games disasters I've ever played in my life as well. Especially as a lovely little Dragon Age fan that I am. But yeah, like, it's got some seriously terrible voice acting in that game. And you think that this game came out 2 years prior and was a completely unknown studio. Like, they do really well. I mean, compare this to Skyrim as well. And Skyrim has some really nice voices. The generic Nord voice, I think, sounds great for the Nords. But for one, like, that same voice plays like 200 characters, if not more. And there's never really any inflection. He's got, like, the vaguely angry Nord voice. I can't do it in the slightest. And then he's got the, oh, I am Rayloff. You're fucking awake. Whatever the hell. It just becomes chappy and Irish when I try it. But you know what I mean. Like, there's never any inflection on it. Some of this voice acting in this game is really, really good. At least on average, I would say it's probably better than any Elder Scrolls game. And I have a lot of nostalgia for shitty Oblivion voice acting. It's never the voice actor's fault. It always seems to be Bethesda unable to direct their voice acting sessions in the slightest, which you can kind of understand when there's probably like 8 billion lines of dialogue that need voicing. But I mean, this game does it too. This game has probably more lines of dialogue than maybe even Skyrim. I could be blowing that really far out of proportion, but it feels like there are more interactable NPCs in this game than I ever discovered in Skyrim. But maybe I just haven't played Skyrim in a while, so that could very much be why I'm thinking that. But you know what I mean? Like, for the situation that this game was in, extreme financial constraints, inexperience on the dev team's part, the sheer scale of the project and ambition, they did an amazing job in, like, every aspect. And it's a miracle that this game is as good as it is. And yeah, it's got its flaws. Yeah, it's got a lot of flaws. But it's so charming, and it's so fascinating that they were able to do this, and I am so very glad that the franchise has another chance in THQ Nordic. And I know THQ Nordic is a bit of a bad word for a lot of epic gamers like ourselves, because I mean, you know what they did to the Darksiders franchise? I mean, they did a lot of good remasters and nice changes with that and everything. But then Darksiders 3 happened, and I'm sure there are other examples I can't quite think of now that are just, why'd you do that? Why have you released a bad game? But I mean, Kingdoms of Amalur, man, this is like their first big shot. Because they have picked up a franchise that should have become world-renowned, that should have become legendary. Up there with the likes of the Elder Scrolls, potentially, it did have that potential. And this is THQ Nordic's chance. I think this is the best chance they've ever had to do something like this. And I can't wait to just fully immerse myself in their love, in their goo, in everything they are capable of. But for a soldier, and it's a fate with green hair. Alright, we've wandered into the realm of Karens? You don't look like a Karen. Karen, I've never seen a bald Karen before, but fuck me, you're terrifying.
We've lost so much. But we shall not lose our minds as well.
By your people, do you mean you, that lady, and Kylan? Or oh no, you're just a random frost soldier. Where's the boy? You're just the 3 guards? What is this place? The Midden. I'm not trying to go here. I'm not trying to go back out into the fucking open. I thought that's where I was talking to Silent. What? That was Foe's Hearth, you lying arsehole! I walked right past him. And suddenly this place is, like, incredibly overpopulated. I just need to walk out and come back in? We having a nice little sleep together in the tent that I just didn't notice? Huh. I always had a Garth down as a moaner. I guess not. Talk to me, Sidon.
It is agreeable to see you, Siegebreaker.
Agreeable.
Can be inhospitable at times.
Oh yeah, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding a lot.
We've made sure of it.
You said you could help us. Both options here are really shitty. Was just like a regular, what's this about? Or just, I'm a decent person option? Fine, fine. You said you could help us.
We are the bitter frost, the last few remnants of free winter fae. We have refused to bend knee to Gadflow or his god. Our numbers are few, but we have fought our kin as best we can. The once noble houses of sorrow, pride, and vengeance have all fallen under Gadflow's sway. Until they're freed, the Tuatha's ranks will continue to swell with the faithful.
And what more could I possibly ask for? I love swelling. Why do I need your help?
You can't fight a war on your own. And even if you could, you'd find your path barred by the House of Pride, as well as the House of Vengeance.
House of Pride is on his side? Really?
A way to reach Gadflow himself. And we know how you can get there.
But surely this pride was exactly what he was striking at. He was destroying their traditions, and Fae is so proud of their traditions. I don't believe you. I don't know how this could have happened, unless maybe Gadflow was really preaching like the, let's not let the mortals fuck us into complete obscurity. Let's maybe actually stand up for ourselves. And the pride people were like, yeah, I fucking love the Fae. This guy knows what he's talking about. Is that I guess I can actually see. And if Gadflow wasn't an absolute psychopath, loading up all his lovely, lovely followers on crystalline drugs and everything, just the fantasy equivalent of glowing red meth, like, I could maybe see his point. And he'd be a tragic asshole, if you know what I mean, right? Like, he'd still be going about it in horrible, horrible ways. He'd still be killing absolutely everyone. But I kind of see what he means. The Fae are falling. He knows the Fae are in decline. He knows that their immortality no longer works or some weird shit is going on. And he needs to make a difference. He needs to take back his land from the encroaching mortals. The mortals have got their own land. What the fuck are they doing here, you know? I can sort of see that. And... But they didn't do that. They just made him an absolute psychopath. I guess maybe he's a vessel to make Prismir seem really important in the world of Amalur, and maybe that was going to be involved in the sequel, or the MMO that they were planning. I don't know. But I wonder what THQ Nordic's going to do. I wonder if they're going to do the MMO route, or if they're just going to make a straight-up single-player sequel. I would be very interested to find out. What can I do?
Cut out his tongue. Draw
okay.
From our land. Only then will we be able to begin to strike Alabaster.
Or we could make an actual plan.
Prismir chantries across Cluricon. From here, Gadflow rallies the faithful, preaches.
A plan that's a bit more than just dismember the bastard.
Destroy these chantries and disrupt Gadflow's ability to infect its land. Without Gadflow to guide them, the Tuatha in Cluricon will be disorganized and scattered. When this is done, we'll take you to Ventrinio. He can help you breach Alabastra.
You're friends with him? Or have you captured him? What do you mean? That's either really fucking good or really fucking bad. Either way, he'll be at our mercy. And I do get to burn down a monastery or two along the way. Really channeling my Viking heritage. Let's get some pillaging done. A little bit less of the rape. Not a big fan of the rape, but I do like the pillage. Where are the chantries?
To the south and east. Kill their guards, then smash their crystals and be done with them. Gadflow will try to stop you, but it's just a harmless projection. He can't hurt you. At least, not directly.
What do you mean, not directly? You mean he's gonna insult me? He's gonna hurt my little fifis? No, I think I'll be okay, buddy. Wait, this is a main mission? Something with a fucking 0 out of 3, like a checklist, has become a main mission. Okay, that kinda sucks, but I guess I'm down. I think we're gonna teleport back to where we just came from. Actually, you know what? I've got quite a few missions we want to turn in around there. Maybe now isn't quite the time. Let's make our way back to the Shatter Tier, but then again, this is... No, that's the fucking chantries. Right, I need to go ahead and follow the scout quest again, because I feel like that's giving me just absolute shitloads of what's it called? Absolute shitloads of side missions. I get the feeling we're going to get one for every single scout we find. Unless we find a scout dead, which is kind of very fucking likely. But who knows? Hello, Elias.
Deadeye is finished.
Oh, we've nearly leveled up.
Well done, warrior. Take this gold for your troubles. And now...
It's gonna be the first time we got a double level up in a session in ages.
You'll want a full report.
Remember when we used to level up like 10 times a session? Yeah, those were the fucking days. Now everything is completely terrifying. So what did you give me? Just give me some money? I didn't notice. I think I just got fuckloads of XP, to be honest. I didn't even see a reward. I mean, that's not exactly a problem. Let's make our way down to this one. Bog Thresh. I mean, the sad thing is these enemies make sense here. And if there was like a break in between fighting Bog Thresh after Bog Thresh after Boggart after Boggart, etc., 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 and all the same shit over and over again, like maybe when we went to Deadeye, where trees don't even exist because it's a fucking desert, maybe, just maybe, the creature literally made out of trees should probably not make an appearance, but I fought so many Bog Threshers there, it was the most annoying fucking thing in the world. But yeah, I mean, if there was a break and I was fighting like sand creatures or fire creatures in Deadeye, then I probably would be quite happy to see the Bog Thresh. I mean, wouldn't really be happy about the fact it's trying to jam its tentacles into my orifices, but as soon as we got past the initial fuckery, it would have been like, oh yeah, we're fighting these guys again. I've sort of missed it. I like the way they play. But no. No, it's just been them over and over and over again throughout the entire fucking game. So, Stone of
Winter
Cluracan.
is strong in this place. When first the Fae walked into its depths, it bore great fossils, bones of beasts greater and
I always
more
forget this isn't
terrifying
the
than
Fae
any
homeland
Fae.
as well.
But for all their strength, the earth at their feet lasted longer. It sapped their strength, their life, their flesh.
Why? Why was the Earth against the Fae? Is this how they were sort of subjugated into defending life? Or is this like the birth of the Winter Fae? That'd be fucking cool. Maybe the Summer Fae arrived here, because I think the Summer Fae were the original Fae, but I could be very wrong about that. And here is another one.
A group of Winter Fae, called
I
the House
leveled
of
from that.
Sorrows, have built their lives around the Midden. They feed and tend the bodies there, and sanctify the ground with what dead they bring. It is they who preserve the culture of our people, and make this the cradle of winter. For their part, they have been given a beacon, a small sapling of white bark and red leaves, growing from the bodies in the Midden. They call it the Hallowed Tree.